I looked at it and I thought I've been teaching many years, over 25 years, and I thought it was great to have something to recognise experienced teachers.
The celebration part of it, celebrating my basically expertise and my knowledge, and to have some sort of formal recognition too.
I haven't got the dream to be a principal, so I'm quite happy in the classroom working with the children, and I do enjoy supporting my peers and other teachers, and I think after teaching many years it's actually really nice to be able to give back to others.
There's other different ways of moving forward, going more into research, being more hands-on in the class, sharing with colleagues.
I think time is the biggest factor, having the time to put into producing your portfolio. They wanted evidence to support everything you did. I felt that wasn't a difficult part. You've got the evidence all the time, it's just putting it together because you're with the children.
Once I knew what to do and started getting rolling, it was quite okay for me. Because it's basically what we are doing currently, just put it into evidence, into practice, and to share it. I did a combination of hard copy and digital. A lot of my evidence was videoing my class practice and interviewing other teachers, children, parents.
You definitely needed support, you needed a support crew, and I did have a wonderful support crew. I had a teacher who was on study leave, and she was reading my essays, giving me feedback, feed forward. It was, yeah, my principal was proactive. When I do one section of the portfolio, I would actually get that to her and get her to read through it. So yes, we kind of split it up into 5 sections, and that way when she got my whole portfolio at the end, she was actually just signing it off.
The principal also assisted me quite a lot. I'd finished mine completely, and then I gave a first version for her to review. So she went through it and gave me some extra ideas, same with my supervisor.
With us being the pioneers, or the first ones if you like, trying this out, we were given a support workshop which I found so supportive. We were, even the ones there trying to help us, we were all learning together. But together some of the teachers were able to say, oh, this is what I've tried, this is what I've done, what do you think this means? And that sharing was really helpful.
Being there and talking about it with other teachers, know exactly what to do, sharing ideas, making contacts to be able to follow up later on with, was really helpful.
And we came away with a list of names of other teachers that were participating. I kept email contact with one who I'd clicked with at the workshop, and we emailed each other, encouraged each other, and I felt that was really beneficial. It is challenging, it does take a lot of time, but it is also very rewarding. For me, I can use a lot of what I've used in my portfolio and my attestation for my end of year appraisals. So I find it's useful. I will have a massive manual that I produced.
That's made a difference to my teaching practice. Everything that I do now, or most things that I do now, I think, I refer some of it back to the whole ACET process that I had to go through, and going through that whole reflecting, gathering evidence, ensuring participation, ensuring engagement, all of that. I think I'm more focused and dealing with more in depth.